my friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiffany, and in today's video, we are Sunday resetting. It is Sunday. It's actually about 12:30. I'm about to turn the football game on here in a little bit. We just got our grocery delivery orders, so my kitchen is just full of bags. We've got family dinner later on this afternoon, so I've got to make a cake for my oldest son, Aiden's birthday. He turned 16 this week, and the celebrations just don't stop. So we've got a family celebration this afternoon that we're going to do, and lots of laundry, lots of just overall cleaning up, just, you know, getting the house refreshed. And I also got a recent order from Magnolia. They had their like yearly, I think like twice a year they do a clearance. And so I got some super cute stuff from them that I want to share with you. And I think that's pretty much it. We're just going to kind of go through the day and, you know, share what I can. I hope that you guys are here for it. If you've got things you need to check off of your to-do list, now is the time. Let's do it together and let's go ahead and get started. I'm so glad you guys are here. Before we go any further in today's video, I'd like to thank today's sponsor, Lytmi. Lytmi is a company that offers the most beautiful and comfortable open ear headphones. These are so comfortable for any listener. I have never seen a headphone like this before, and I use headphones all of the time, literally every single day. I put headphones in the morning when I get ready for work. I have them in when I'm exercising. When I cook dinner at night, I'll put one in so I can listen to a podcast or a YouTube video while I'm cooking. I use them every day. What is super cool about Lytmi's Cozyfit Open Ear headphones is that they have an open ear design that allows for a completely unobstructed sound experience, ensuring comfort without blocking the ear canal. You can enjoy music while staying aware of your surroundings, making it ideal for outdoor activities and sports. If you are walking or running outside and you want to have headphones in, this is a great way to keep you alert and aware of what's going on around you while still giving you a really satisfying sound. I have always told my kids, if you're out walking or doing anything, we never have two headphones in because you need to know what's going on. So having an open ear headphone is going to allow them to be aware while still enjoying what they're listening to. The Lytmi Cozyfit Open Ear headphones are the world's lightest open ear headphone, weighing just 6.7 grams. That provides an exceptionally lightweight wearing experience. So if you have someone in your life or you yourself are very aware or sensitive to sensation, then this would probably be a really great option for you. Sometimes regular headphones, especially ones that go big over your head, in your ears, not everybody loves the way that feels. And so this might be a great option for those who have sensory concerns. The open ear headphones offer clear and pleasant sound quality, offering pure and natural sound and delivering an enjoyable auditory experience. They're water and dust resistant and have a long battery life and a portable charging case. They provide up to 8 hours of use on one single charge, and the portable charging case extends the total life battery up to 30 hours. And these headphones are made from an ultra-fine 0.6 millimeter memory steel wire, which allows for them to adapt to fit various ear shapes perfectly, ensuring exceptional comfort. If you are interested in getting some of these headphones for yourself, I will have them linked for you down below. And Lytmi was super kind to offer us a 10% discount with my code Charlotte Grove Farmhouse. Thank you again, Lytmi, for sponsoring today's video. I'm super excited to have these headphones and to use them every single day. Let's go ahead and get into today's video. So as I mentioned, I had our grocery order delivered. We order groceries from Walmart. We are Walmart Plus members. I pay an annual fee to have our groceries delivered, and it is such a convenience. I can't even tell you. I was literally having this conversation with my friends last night. If you are very particular about the groceries that you get, like your produce and your meat and everything, then grocery delivery may not be for you because you can't really be very specific about those types of things. But for me, when it comes to everyday items, like, you know, chips and snacks and cereal and everything, it just is so convenient to have it delivered and I don't have to go anywhere. And it like keeps all of my favorites, if you will, and I can just reorder things that I've ordered in the past. And it's just so very convenient for me. Takes me you know, a half an hour to do my grocery shopping versus 2 hours to do my grocery shopping. So this morning while I was putting in the food order, I literally was like yelling out to Danny, do we have this? Do we need this? And it was just really, really convenient. So we're gonna go ahead and get this stuff all put away. I'm pretty sure Danny already cleaned out the fridge, so that's great. We'll just go ahead and get the rest of this stuff put away and go from there. As you can see in the background there, my boys are getting ready for their indoor soccer game. They play indoor soccer on Sundays. And Danny was just helping me get the groceries put away. It takes forever to put groceries away when you do it by yourself. So having him help me was very, very helpful and just made the process go so much quicker. I will say that after this, we turned off the camera, went to the game, did lots of other things. And I did not turn the camera back on until the evening, so that's okay. But if you notice right now, it's nice and bright and sunny, but in just a little while, it's going to be dark. But it's just because I turned off the camera, we enjoyed the rest of our day, and then we came back to clean up all of the mess. Stepped outside for a second to enjoy that sunset. We got about 7 inches of snow last night, so Danny and the kids shoveled it all today and then they went sledding. It's so beautiful and so quiet. Look at my hydrangeas. So I recently picked up this picture from, well, it's not a picture, it's a metal like grocery sign. I got it on Antique Farmhouse. I showed you guys this. This was on one of my, when I talked about my Christmas list, this was one of the things that I wanted. And I bought it for myself. So love it, love it, love it. And my goal is to hang it right here. So when you first walk into my door, into our house, it will be right here in this like longer section. That's the powder room. And then the window pane that was there is going to go over here on this side. So that's what we're going to do. Danny is going to help me hang it because the things that we have there right now are just too small. No, too low. So we're going to put them up just a little bit because it needs to be higher, but it's so pretty. It is metal, and it just looks old and rusty and beautiful. And I absolutely love it. It looks like I bought it at Scranton's, even though I did not. This is the kind of thing I'm sure I could find there though. So absolutely love it. It's going to bring in such a nice little charm. Danny's going to help me get it hung. I also got a bunch of things from the Magnolia clearance sale. And that's what came in these 2 boxes, plus the little Target fondue set that I showed in a reel this week. This thing is the cutest thing in the whole entire world. You literally just put a little candle and melt your little chocolate. It's so cute. My kids are obsessed. But this all has to go to the dump. Danny said he's going to start keeping dump receipts because we go to the dump so often. And that makes sense. It's a work expense. But we'll have to clean that up as well. So that little window is what was there, and that we'll put over here instead. Okay, they're both up and they look great. So pretty. I was just realizing that this says crockery. Like the crocks that I love to collect. So pretty. And this one I got from an antique store here as well. So very pretty. Love, love. So when you first come in the door, that is one of the things you'll see. I love it. I also get asked a lot about this home sign. This is actually from Home Goods, I believe. Home Goods or TJ Maxx. I found it before we moved in. I was actually shopping with my cousin Susan, and she found it and she was like, oh my gosh, this makes me think of your house. You need to have this in your home. And originally I had it in the laundry room, so I'd see it every time I walked in. But I moved it here earlier in 2024, and I really love it. It's so pretty. I feel like I've seen it on Amazon, so if I can find it, I will link one for you in the description box. I know that at the beginning of this video, I said I was going to show you my magnolia haul, but I ended up filming it separately, and I'm really, really glad that I did because there was a lot of fun things I wanted to show you and ended up styling them and everything. So I'm glad I did that. I had taken them all out of the box and put them off to the side. So that's why you don't see them styled anywhere yet. And then I filmed that, and then now they are styled. So that's just kind of how YouTube works, you guys. Sometimes I film multiple videos in a day, and because of that, I start something, then I finish it later, which is what's happening here. So I also am going to rapidly speed up this kitchen cleaning section, and that's because sometimes I feel like it can just kind of drag on. I enjoy cleaning my kitchen. I enjoy a clean kitchen when it's done, but sometimes it can just feel very tedious and redundant. I'm sure you know what I mean. So just gonna go ahead and get the dishwasher loaded and wash the rest of it. You'll notice the cookies in the background. My kids all had friends over today, and Griffin and his friend made some cookies. So that's fun, but definitely just always so much to do, so much to clean up in the kitchen. I was glad when it was all done. Have you noticed how much later the sun is staying up? I am so thankful for that. It has been frigidly cold in our area, as I'm sure it has been for you too. Most days during this past week, it was down in the negative degrees, and most days our kids at school couldn't go outside and play. It was just way too cold. And although it's been nice because the snow has stuck around, I have to tell you, it is really cold, and I am really looking forward to our Florida trip coming up because I desperately could use a little sunshine. So really, really looking forward to that. I am just heating up and re-oiling our cast iron right there, if you're wondering what the heck I'm doing. And now I'm going to just clean off the countertops. You just saw Ryan there in the background, but I was ready to sit down and just relax for the rest of the day. So just going to go ahead and get the countertops nice and clean. And I am also going to show you here in just a second how I get rid of stains on my white man-made countertops, because I did have a stain tonight. So as you can see right there, I have a stain. I cleaned it, wiped it off. It wasn't moving. So I'm just using a little bit of the cream Barkeeper's Friend, putting it on, kind of rubbing it in with my finger. And depending on how bad the stain is, you can let it sit there for a little bit. This one was coming up really easily. So I just wiped it off with a paper towel, got that paper towel wet it up a little bit, and then wiped it down with my polishing rag. And voila, it's as if there was never a stain. It's incredible how that stuff works. It cleans my porcelain sink so well as well. So definitely get yourself some Barkeeper's Friend. That stuff does wonders. I'm also just going to take a second to wipe down my refrigerator. I literally do not know what my boys do before they touch the refrigerator. It's like crusty. I don't even know what they're doing. It blows my mind every single time. So I'm literally like scraping it off with my fingernails and this polishing rag, but I got it clean. I just don't know what the heck they do before they touch this thing. Moving over to the coffee bar, I'm going to take a second now to refill our collagen powder. This is a protein powder we use every morning, either in our coffee or in our breakfast smoothies. I have not been loving the way it tastes in my Nespresso coffee. I didn't mind it before when I drank the Peets, which is what Danny still drinks, but I don't really love it in the Nespresso coffee. So I use it in my morning shake, which I have shown you guys before, but I am going to show it in an upcoming video. So stay tuned if you're curious about that. But I get that on Amazon Subscribe and Save. So it just comes once a month. And actually, I think it comes every 3 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, because Danny and I both use it. And so does Aiden sometimes. So going to go ahead and get the countertops cleaned off here. You're going to notice there in the background, that is our Skylight digital calendar. I was going to say camera. It's definitely not a camera, but it's also like a picture frame. So you can have pictures kind of going by. It's where we keep track of what we're going to eat for the week, the kids' chores every day, our schedule. It's really nice. So I just kind of opened it up so I could glance at it. We don't have a lot going on this week. The kids have a couple of physicals, but that's pretty much it. I love this time of year for that. We usually don't have a ton of things going on, which is really refreshing because come the spring, it's going to get real crazy real quick. We're also going to go ahead and move over into the living room, and I'm just going to fluff up the couch. And we have been having some movie nights here in the living room. We have been obsessed with watching Wicked. Have you guys seen it? It is seriously such a good movie. If you like musicals, you're going to love it. But if you just like good movies with a good storyline, you're going to love it too. It's so good. Aiden, I will say, my 16-year-old son, he is not really a fan. He said there's too much singing, but I love it. I have been obsessed with the soundtrack. I actually love to sing. I actually auditioned for American Idol, you guys. Fun fact. When I was 19, it was the year Fantasia won, I auditioned for American Idol. They told me I had a beautiful voice, but that I was super boring. How sad. But I have just been loving when I'm alone in my car, playing that soundtrack, belting it out and making my throat hurt. And it's just been so much fun. So we have been spending a lot of time here on the sofa watching Wicked because Ryan and I are obsessed and we watch it at least once a weekend. Even though, it's almost 3 hours, we just cannot wait for the second one. We are so very excited. So as I mentioned, I'm just going to go ahead and fluff up the couch. I just flipped over the cushions. I try to rotate them regularly, rotate the ones that the animals lay on, because as you notice in the background, Charlie just loves to lay on top of the pillows. I know that's like a spot for animals. And usually she's over there under the blanket on the other one. That's why I just rotated that one. So that way she's not smushing down the same one all the time. Then I'm going to take a second to clean off our coffee table and our sideboard, and the house is just feeling really fresh and ready for Monday morning. Lastly, I'm going to go ahead and put away the spray bottle, and then I'm just going to put away all of these coats and backpacks. I don't know why they drive me nuts when they're hanging here, even though this is what it's for. My family always complains that I put things away when clearly that's what these hooks are for, but I just feel like it looks tidier when everything is put away in the closet that's literally right across from there. So that's what I'm going to do. The rest of my family is showering and getting ready for bed. It's going to be my turn to do the same, but I wanted to just enjoy a little bit of downtime before doing that. So I did grab a fresh candle that we're going to replace this other one with, and I'm going to enjoy a little bit of downtime. So thank you guys so much for joining me in this week's Sunday Reset. I hope you felt motivated to get something checked off of your list. I hope you have an absolutely beautiful week coming up, and I will see you in next week's videos. I hope you guys have a great one. Take care, my friends.